My name's James Harshaw. I'm a professional wrestling manager. I've been in this business for nearly 5 years now, and I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina today to meet a potential new client. I was hoping to give you a little insight on what it means to be a manager, because a lot of people don't understand what's necessary about a manager. And I like to explain it this way to people. I like to say that I think there are two kinds of people in the world. There's the doers and the dreamers. Professional wrestlers are great doers. When they set their mind to something, they can get it done. But the problem is they don't have a lot of foresight. They set their minds to things, but they set their minds to very simple things. They can't dream big, and that's why you need managers. Managers are dreamers. They can see the big picture. They're looking down over the landscape of things, and they understand the right moves to make at the right time for the biggest success and money.
There's a very subtle difference between those professionals who are willing to accept representation from a manager and those who are not. And that very subtle difference happens to be a huge hurdle for men all across the world. And that difference, of course, is pride. But the difference between a man who has pride and a professional wrestler who is moved beyond his ability to be controlled by his pride are very huge. A man who's willing to be represented in that ring is a man who has said, I'm tired of going home hungry. I'm tired of going home to a crappy apartment filled with rats. I'm tired of going home and telling my children, don't worry, we'll still be able to eat tomorrow because Daddy's still on welfare. Pride is a very dangerous thing, especially within this business. And I'm a man who can talk anyone out of pride so that they can become a true, successful professional.
I've had people come to me and say, I want to be a professional wrestler. I think I have what it takes. And I've had to turn them around and say, you do not have what it takes. Look at yourself in the mirror.
Now, yes, I'll be honest, I have taken advantage of people. But there's a time in every professional relationship where you're no longer benefiting from each other. The symbiotic relationship is dissolved, and neither of you are able to make any more money for the other person. And it's at those times that I can observe, obviously, because I have a mind for it, that they can't maybe not observe because they're too busy in the ring, that I decide to get out and take what I like to call my bonus.
Now, managers are only men, of course, but men who pull the strings of gods.
Look, I've seen what you can do in that ring, and I wouldn't represent you if I didn't know that you had a fighting chance. Right. Well, look, I'll hold up my end of the bargain if you hold up yours. You keep training, you keep trying, and I'll get you every opportunity that you need to succeed, illegitimate or not. Okay. Good. Just sign the contract. Don't worry about reading it. Look, I've done this a long time. I've written a lot of contracts. You can trust me on this one. I guarantee you within a year, you're a champ. It's 6 a.m., Saturday, August 17th. I just got a call from my now client. He just signed the contract. And so now we're good to go, and it's time for me to get to work. Tonight, I show up at the Weaver Cup Finals for the CWF. I don't care who wins, really. I'm just there to scout the competition. That's a fairly important thing for a manager to do. And so we'll see who looks strong, who looks like they have potential, and we'll go from there. Now I'm gonna get some breakfast.